The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for 3 weeks of escalating chaos, and from babysitting disasters to secret romances and rising suspicions, the drama is about to explode. Spoilers for the weeks of January 26th through February 13th reveal that Hayes Finnegan's babysitting crisis, Steffy Forrester's dangerous cover-up, and a very suspicious Sheila Sharp will push multiple storylines to the breaking point. Let's start with the week of January 26th to 30th, where everything begins to unravel for Steffy. After making a last-minute decision to travel out of town with Electra Forrester, Steffy suddenly finds herself scrambling for childcare. Hayes needs someone reliable, fast, and that's where Dylan unexpectedly steps in. Wanting to help, Dylan volunteers to babysit, but what starts as a simple favor quickly becomes complicated. The situation takes a turn when Will Spencer ends up joining Dylan during babysitting duty, meaning the two are spending quality time with Hayes together. Before long, the three are making brown bag puppets, laughing, and bonding, and that's when Hayes begins asking questions no adult wants to answer. Why is Electra living in the guest house? Are Will and Dylan a couple? Awkward doesn't even begin to cover it. Given Electra's already tense attitude toward Dylan, especially after the teriyaki chicken incident, it's clear she won't be thrilled about this cozy babysitting setup. And unfortunately, things only get messier from there. Later, Dylan suffers a ballerina-related mishap while alone with Will, leading to a moment that looks far worse than it actually is. Ivy Forrester, peeking through the beach house window, witnesses Dylan sitting in Will's lap, and immediately jumps to conclusions. That image alone is enough to ignite serious fallout. Meanwhile, across the country in San Francisco, Steffy and Electra are dealing with an entirely different kind of pressure. They meet with wealthy socialite Dottie and her assistant Joseph, hoping to impress them with their jewelry designs. The stakes are high, and Steffy knows that success here could mean big things for the future. But while business is happening on the surface, personal landmines are being planted back home. Moving into the week of February 2nd to 6th, romance takes a risky turn as Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes finally cross the line they've been dancing around. After sharing a real, undeniable kiss, the two begin sneaking around together, fully aware that they're playing with fire. Once Steffy returns home and discovers what's going on, she's put in an impossible position. She strongly believes this relationship is a terrible idea, but instead of exposing it, she may find herself reluctantly participating in a cover-up. Steffy tries to push Taylor to come to her senses, yet the secrecy continues, and secrecy always attracts danger. That danger comes in the form of Sheila Sharp. Sheila starts noticing inconsistencies, strange behavior, and suspicious timing. It doesn't take long before her instincts kick in, and once Sheila starts digging, things rarely end well. Steffy knows this and begins fearing the worst, because if Sheila uncovers the truth, the consequences could be explosive. Back in Los Angeles, Electra finally returns and receives some shocking updates from Ivy. When Electra learns about the lap incident she didn't witness herself, she completely loses it. In Electra's eyes, Dylan crossed a line. Furious and feeling disrespected, Electra may put her foot down and insist that Dylan leave Will's guest room immediately. Will pushes back, arguing that forcing Dylan to live in her car again is unfair, but Electra isn't interested in compassion. She believes Dylan deserves consequences. And if that wasn't enough, Electra could also turn her anger toward Will himself. If she feels betrayed, a breakup might be on the table, leaving Will stunned and the relationship in shambles. No matter how the confrontation unfolds, RJ Forrester sees opportunity in the chaos. With Electra emotionally vulnerable and questioning everything, RJ may decide it's the perfect time to make his move. Love triangles are officially back in play. As tensions continue to rise, The Bold and the Beautiful finally turns up the heat on its long-simmering fashion rivalry. By the time the week of February 9th to 13th arrives, professional drama takes center stage. Ridge Forrester discovers that Eric Forrester has accepted a new position, and it sends him over the edge. Eric is now working as Katie Logan's lead designer, a move that leaves both Ridge and Brooke absolutely furious. Katie, on the other hand, is thrilled. She believes Eric brings credibility, experience, and prestige to Logan, but Ridge sees it as betrayal. When confronted, Eric refuses to back down. He stands firm in his decision and defends his right to work wherever he chooses, regardless of family backlash. Still, it's clear this move will have lasting consequences, both professionally and personally. As these 3 weeks unfold, secrets pile up, relationships fracture, and long-standing rivalries reignite. Babysitting mishaps turn into full-blown scandals, hidden romances invite dangerous scrutiny, and one suspicious Sheila Sharp lurks closer to the truth with every passing day. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers make one thing clear: Nothing stays buried for long, and when the truth finally comes out, it's going to hit hard.